Have you ever felt loved in a relationship, yet felt unheard, unseen, or emotionally distant? Many relationships don't break because love is gone. They break because communication is missing or broken. Today we are going to talk deeply about communication, why it matters, how it builds healthy relationships, how it keeps romance alive, and how poor communication can slowly destroy connection. In our previous video, we discussed the 8 core principles of a healthy relationship. You can check it on the channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth. I'm a health fitness coach and a relationship counselor. I've helped many people struggling with their fitness, struggling with their relationship to reconcile and to help them manage their relationship. In my previous content, like I said before, we talked about 8 core principles of healthy relationship. And today we'll be focusing on communication, because communication is like a foundation that holds them together. Other relationship principles, they work together, but the foundation is very important. And when communication fails, every other principle is affected. So communication is often the first thing that people yearn for in a relationship. When two people start talking, even before a relationship begins, communication must take place. Information is exchanged through spoken words, written messages, actions, and body language. Human beings are wired for connection. We want to feel, we want to be heard, we want to be understood, we want to be valued. Communication is the bridge that connects these things together. It's the bridge that connects heart and mind together. When communication is healthy, clarity replaces confusion, and safety replaces fear. Understanding replaces assumptions. But when it is not clear, it is not healthy, what happens? The opposite. There will be confusion, there will be what? Fear and assumption, which leads to crisis. Many people say, I feel stuck in a relationship. And that often comes from the place of frustration. This frustration often begins when emotions, needs, or expectations are not communicated or are ignored completely. And over time, if these issues are unresolved, they create emotional distance. A sign of a healthy relationship is smooth communication, where both partners feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment, dismissal, or ridicule. Like I said before, in a healthy relationship, people talk with each other. But in an unhealthy relationship, people talk at each other. We will look at different aspects of and forms of communication. Communication shows up in many forms. We have verbal communication, where people speak, the words we speak, the tone we use. We have non-verbal communication, which is about our body language, our facial expression, eye contact, and gestures. We have written communication, which is very powerful as well, just as tone and body expression. text messages, and notes. When you write text messages, this is what holds this particular one is important, especially in this era of social media. Emotional communication is expressing feelings honestly and also vulnerably. So these are the ways that communication shows up in relationships. And for communication to be effective, both the communicator and the recipient must be on the same page, listening to understand and not just to respond. This is the key, very important. Let's look at some of the examples of good communication. Good communication looks at someone, for instance, telling the partner, I feel hurt when plans change, without you telling me. You are feeling that inside. The person may not know that they've wronged you, but instead of throwing tantrums, saying it clearly how it hurts you makes your partner or the other person understand how you feel. You are not yelling, you are just expressing your innermost worry. You say it as it is. I feel hurt because you changed our plans. You changed your plans, and the plan you changed affects me. I've had this plan. Maybe we are going out. Maybe you are going for school run. Maybe you are going for training, and I have to cancel mine. Then you change your plan. It's affecting mine. I feel hurt. But in a healthy relationship, people don't express it. They can either keep it to them or shout, say it out the way they feel frustrated. A good example of communication is, I hear you, I understand what you're saying. So the recipient is saying, oh, okay, I understand. I'm sorry. That is communication. I'm sorry, I've heard you. I'm sorry. Another one is, can you help me understand what you meant? So this person is expressing that they are hurt. The other person is saying, I don't understand why the plans I changed made you to feel hurt, especially when I had sent you message earlier. Or is it that you did not see the message? Because sometimes we assume that the other person is deliberately hurting us. But sometimes they might have done something, maybe sent a message you did not receive, sent an email, tried to call you, but they didn't. So good communication is when you talk, they listen, you wait, they respond, and it flows well. Not you completely shutting every other means, saying this person did this thing purposely to hurt me. So in healthy relationship, communication flows. Someone hears, someone speaks, someone hears. The sender and the receiver are on the same page. This is exactly what we mean. Healthy relationship is you thanking someone for doing the simple things they do. Thank you for the groceries, for shopping today, for helping me with the laundry. You are saying it out, you are expressing it. Thank you for taking the beans out. Simple. And making me feel loved. This expression reduces conflicts. They build trust and strengthens emotional safety. So we will talk about how you can improve relationship through intentional communication. One of the intentional ways to improve your relationship is by being expressive with words. Instead of focusing on the negative, observe and acknowledge what your partner does right. It's easier to point fingers, but remember to write down and speak in appreciation. Words like, thank you for loving me. Thank you for buying that precious gift for me. I like it. I value you. Communication can also be used to provide emotional support during seasons. We live in a busy world where a lot of things can put pressure on us. Work stress, we talk about family pressure, other personal struggles, grief, hormonal pressure, hormonal changes, loss, and many things that can weigh us down. But saying I understand how you feel to your partner and I'm here for you can create safety and reassurance. Communication improves romance. Many people say how frustrated they are after many years of being together. Some people say, I fell out of love. The spark is no longer there. I no longer see him or her. I don't feel heard. I don't feel loved enough. Something just left. Something just feels unusual. But it is not because the spark is gone. Sometimes the major problem is lack of communication. When you started that relationship, it started with care, with love, with words that water the relationship, and these are communication. But once this communication goes wrong, the relationship starts going cold. Communication keeps romance alive. It keeps romantic sparks alive. Healthy romantic relationship actively communicates affection and desire. Babe, you look so hot. I like that hair. I like your face. I like those shirts. You look amazing. You are very attractive. I love you deeply. You bring beauty into my life. It sounds flirtatious, right? These words water love. They increase intimacy and help partners feel chosen and desired. Who doesn't want to stay where they are valued? Who doesn't want to stay where good stuff are said about them? Who doesn't want to be praised? Who doesn't want to be appreciated? Everybody wants that spark, that initial sparks. And communication is the best tool that will help you feel that intimacy or ignite that sparks. It's not about years. Love don't die. People just stop doing what they were doing before they fell in love, or when they fell in love. And when it's not there, what happens? I'm going to communicate it now in simple communication mistakes, simple things that destroy relationships. There are specific communication mistakes that slowly destroy relationships if they are not corrected. When you talk down on your partner using insults, sarcasm, name calling, belittling languages, that damages self-esteem and emotional safety. That reputation of such bad habits over time creates fear, resentment, and withdrawal. Nobody wants to stay in a place where they are belittled, not an adult, not a child. Another simple mistake is what? Silent treatment and avoidance. This is as dangerous as the first. When people refuse to talk, it's as if they are running away from taking responsibility. They are not ready to face their crisis or to communicate this worsens situation. When you refuse to talk, when you shut down, when you avoid difficult conversation, it creates emotional distance. Silence feels heavy. It brings load on relationship. It may feel like peace, however, it often communicates, and what it communicates is lack of interest. It communicates rejection. It brings confusion because your partner don't know where they are, if they are doing the right thing or if they are not. It feels like rejection. It feels like neglect. Sometimes people do this because they don't want problem, but that actually creates the main problem and becomes a problem, especially when they keep trying to communicate and the other person is not doing anything. It's not adjusting. It's not listening. It's not acting. So it's like creates a pattern. And sometimes that silence is what people use to protect their self-esteem. But it is a very dangerous form of communication because avoidance is not the solution. Number 3, constant criticism and negativity. Focusing only on what your partner does wrong while ignoring what they do right slowly erodes love and appreciation. Relationship cannot thrive in an atmosphere of constant fault finding. Like I said before, poor listening is often linked to silence, because if I'm talking to you and you don't listen, it means you would not even understand what I'm saying. And the best thing is, next time, let me keep it to myself. It is very dangerous. So when the receiver is not even paying attention, it feels like dismissal. So poor listening, interrupting dismissal feeling or listening only to respond, not to understand, makes a partner feel unheard, unseen, and it usually leads to a very big relationship problem and crisis. And some of the things that leads to this poor listening is distraction. When we are listening but we are multitasking or scrolling through our gadgets or listening to other things that take away our mind, what happens? That interruption affect the flow of the information that is being passed. Sometimes we don't get the point, and it may make us to repeat the same mistake our partner is trying to point at, and that creates problem, and that makes that person to keep it to themselves, feel rejected, unheard or unseen, especially when that person listens to another person, maybe because they are less distracted at time. Making assumptions instead of asking questions is another thing. Assumption creates misunderstanding and unnecessary conflict. Healthy communication asks for clarity instead of jumping into conclusion. We don't know what is in our partner's mind, but the easiest thing is our mind tries to create something from the past, a picture from the past that looks like what is happening in the present. This helps to protect us from being hurt again, from repeating patterns, helps to protect us from repeating patterns of past hurt. So sometimes making an assumption is a way of our mind or our brain trying to shut us from danger. However, when we assume that what is happening is to hurt us, is deliberate, sometimes it stops us from really giving our partner the opportunity to genuinely express themselves, to say what happened. And we jump into conclusion, and jumping into conclusion can be very dangerous. It can hurt relationship. So instead of jumping into conclusion, just give them the benefit of the doubt. What happened? Ask that question. Go straight forward, not asking a question that is already concluded. Ask question. Give them that space to be able to see what happened and believe them. Sometimes, due to lies and dishonesty, this usually cause problem because you think they will lie as they used to lie. So it's a communication problem, and do not let this affect your relationship. Number 6, using hurtful words during conflicts. Words spoken in anger often leave lasting emotional wounds. Even when apologies comes later, the damage may already be done. When this pattern persists, relationships begin to break down emotionally. But when communication is used rightly, through kindness, respect, gratitude, and honesty, what happens? It heals. It restores trust and strengthens connection. Healthy relationships don't thrive on love alone. They thrive on intentional communication. Challenge yourself to communicate better. Speak life, appreciation, and love. Let your word build and not destroy. Thank you for watching. If this message helped you, I want you to do a like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned as we continue exploring the core principles of healthy relationship. Our next topic will be on trust, how trust affects healthy relationship. I hope this added value to you. Go and apply the principle of communication in your relationship and come back and tell me how it helped you to rebuild your relationship. Bye for now. Have a wonderful time.